Hey y'all, happy Super Regionals. We are starting with Notre Dame at Tennessee. This is like the quiet guy matchup versus the really cocky motherfucker matchup. Tennessee, as everybody knows, is just really fucking good. There's no other way to explain it. They are good at everything. They're good at hitting, they're good at fielding, they're good at pitching. They do all the things. They went 56-7 for a fucking reason. They are hosting again this year. This is the third time in a row that they have hosted, not counting 2020 obviously, and they have swept all three of those series. So it's going to be a tough environment for Notre Dame to walk into. However, Link Jarrett has prepared those guys and they are going to be ready. Notre Dame is a fundamentally sound baseball team. They are quiet, they grind out wins, they just go in and play baseball. That's it. Now, on the flip side of that, Tennessee is so fucking loud. The team, the colors, the stadium, like it's fucking bonkers over there. Everybody's loud, everybody's obnoxious. It's their thing, it's what they love, it's what they do. And they fucking do it well. So you really have two polar opposites playing here today, and it's going to be awesome. My player to watch for Tennessee is honestly basically all of them. If you want to watch a pitcher, watch Jay Stolander. He's really good. He kind of had a rough outing in regional, so he's going to be looking to bounce back from that. So pay attention to him. If you want to watch somebody in the field, I mean, you got Jordan Beck, you got Drew Gilbert, you got all kinds of guys that you can pay attention to. They're all going to be fun, screaming and hollering and flipping people off. It's going to be great. Now, Notre Dame. I want you to watch John Michael Bertrand. He is one of the best pitchers in the country, but he's kind of done it quietly. I feel like not a lot of us are talking about him, or maybe we're talking about him, but not just quite enough. But he's really, really, really good, guys. And he is going to give that Tennessee offense a run for their money. He's going to make them work. So we will see. I do have Tennessee taking it in this one, but I think maybe it takes three. I think maybe for the first time it takes three. And I'll see you guys in like 5 seconds for another. The second regional matchup is Texas at ECU, and honestly, this might be my favorite matchup as far as story goes of the entire weekend. ECU has never made it to Omaha. They've had 32 regional appearances and 7 super regional appearances, but they have never gotten past that. Now, in order to do that this year, they have to go through Texas, who has been to Omaha 37 times, which is more than any other program in the country. And if that's just not fucking storybook shit, then I don't know what is. These two teams approach the game very different ways as far as pitching is concerned. ECU goes with a very much all hands on deck, whoever, whenever, however, get us those 27 outs. Whereas Texas leans very heavily on starting pitching for the most part. Pete Hansen is going to throw today, I would assume. And they're going to want 6 or 7 innings out of him. And they're going to need that because their bullpen has been less than stellar the second half of the season. So we'll see how that works out. Where, like I said, on the other hand, the Pirates can just kind of throw whoever out there. They're going to get a few innings out of them, and that's going to be it. No big deal. The player to watch for Texas is obviously Ivan Melendez, the Hispanic Titanic, the Golden Spikes winner here in just a few little bits. He's a finalist right now, but he's going to fucking win. He has put together a historic season. He's got 30 home runs, 90 RBI. He's got like a 1.41 something OPS. He's just going absolutely bananas. He's the first player to hit 30 home runs since Chris Bryant did it back in 2013. And he can easily break that record because ECU's park is kind of hitter friendly. So he can easily hit a couple more home runs this weekend. Now, on ECU's side, I want you to watch Bryson Worrell. This kid is like a walking highlight reel. Whether it's at the plate or in center field, he's going fucking bonkers all the time. This last weekend, he homered for both sides of the plate in the same inning. And then the next game, he went like 4 for 4 from the plate. He had like 2 or 3 unbelievable diving catches this weekend. He is absolutely awesome. Both of these teams have really good defense. Texas is number 1 in the nation in fielding percentage, and ECU's like number 3, so that's going to be something to watch for. ECU does play on natural grass, and Texas is used to turf. They played at turf at home last weekend. Obviously, they can make the adjustment, but it's just a little bit of an advantage that ECU might have. And these games start like in the middle of the fucking day, so you better be up and be ready to go. Next up, we have Louisville and Texas A&M. Jim Schlossnagle's Aggies went 3-0 in the College Station Regional, including beating his old team TCU to get to Super Regionals for the first time since 2017. Texas A&M is just playing really good baseball right now. They have been for the last while. They were picked to finish very low in the preseason poll, and they came out and said, fuck you, bitch. Watch this. The bullpen's been good. The offense has been fantastic. They don't have a lot of pitchers who are like big and scary and going to throw like 100 miles an hour at you or anything, but they're going to come in, they're going to throw strikes, they're going to get out. As far as the offense goes, they're going to hit the ball. They're going to rack up walks. They're going to get on base, and they're going to score runs. Like, I don't know. Like, they're just going to score runs as a team. Whether that's hitting, home runs or playing small ball, they're going to score home runs. I want you to pay attention to Dylan Rock. He has like 13 doubles and 18 home runs for the Aggies, batting like 340 or something like that. Once he gets to rolling, the rest of the Aggies kind of follow along with him. And if he's rolling and the rest of them are rolling, they're just about fucking unstoppable. Now, on the flip side of this, Louisville. Louisville is also going to get on base. And they're going to steal some fucking bases once they get there. And Texas A&M's defense is kind of shitty. So they might be able to exploit that and do some really big time damage. We'll see. I want you to pay attention to Cam Masterman on Louisville. He's the guy who hit the go-ahead home run in that Michigan game after the blown call on either Sunday or Monday. I don't remember which one. He is a guy who's going to make you pay for mistakes. Whether you're an umpire or a player, he's going to make you pay for your mistakes. And pay attention to him. He's very exciting. The 12th man thing at College Station, going into that for Louisville is going to be difficult. I'm sorry, it just is. I think Texas A&M is going to take this because I think at some point somebody's going to chant ball 5, ball 6, ball 7, ball 8 at them, and the pitcher's going to lose his fucking mind, and it's going to all go downhill from there. Last matchup we're going to talk about today is Oklahoma at Virginia Tech. Oklahoma won the NCAA regional in Gainesville after a weather delay. They came back, they beat Florida. It was absolutely electric. This is the first time they're going to Super Regional since 2013. They have won 13 of their last 17 games. They're one of those teams that got hot at the right time, so we'll see how long it lasts. Now, Oklahoma has Peyton Graham, which y'all all know I love. He had a grand slam last weekend, I'm pretty sure it was, and it was just absolutely fantastic. What the fuck ever. He's hitting like 339 on the year. He's got 19 homers. Pay attention to him. He's just a fucking highlight reel. He plays shortstop. Now, speaking of shortstop, on the other side of that, Virginia Tech has Tanner Schobel. And he is like, no offense, Tanner, I hope you don't get offended by this, but he's a short king. He's like 5'10", 170. He plays shortstop. He's super quick. He's got a beautiful right-handed swing. He's got like 18 home runs and 18 doubles this year, and he's batting like 375. So, battle of the shortstops in this one is going to be fucking awesome. Because also, speaking of, okay, so Peyton, he's like 6'4", obviously. Peyton's like 6'4", Tanner's like 5'10". We're having a shortstop battle. I'm excited about it. I love them both. I can't wait to watch them both. It's going to be great. Virginia Tech has never been to the College World Series. They've actually never even been to a super regional. They were picked to finish like a dead ass last in their conference, if I'm not mistaken, and they won the whole damn thing. Their offense is damn near unstoppable right now. They put 46 runs up last weekend in regionals, and they just cruised through every fucking opponent they had. They are clicking. They are clicking. They hit for power and average over there at Virginia Tech, and that's not something that you get in a lot of teams these days. You usually have one or the other. So this game's going to be a lot of fun. And I think Virginia Tech takes it. I think this is the year they break the curse and they go on to Omaha. We'll see.